Hey, I am here to tell you that it's not your fault that your parents are unable to show you affection or have a relationship with you. However, it's also not your fault that they had a child. If they didn't want another child, they should have exercised better birth control. And it's not your fault that their first son died of cancer. However, it is your parents' fault that they're terrible parents and they should take responsibility for that. I don't know why your parents hate you. Maybe they couldn't afford another child, or maybe they just didn't want another child. And it's not your fault that they decided to keep you anyway. But this doesn't give them the excuse to be bad parents. Also, it's not your fault that your sister is taunting you and saying these things to you. It's her way of coping with the loss of her brother. Perhaps she feels guilty, or maybe she blames you for taking her brother's role. Whatever the case, that's not your fault. However, you need to stop asking your parents why they had you. You'll never get a straight answer out of them. They will continue to gaslight you and say something like, "Oh, don't be ridiculous. This won't lead anywhere." The only thing I can say is that you need to learn to accept that your parents may never want to form a relationship with you. I hope that's not the case. However, until they start showing you that they care about you, the only thing you can do is focus on yourself. It sounds like you're very close with the family of your friend. That's great. However, I think it's important to have a diverse group of people you can rely on. It's best not to put all of your eggs in one basket. So I also suggest that you look into therapy. Therapy can be very beneficial. If you have a good therapist, they will help you sort through all of your feelings and thoughts. Sometimes talking about these issues helps you realize that the problem isn't necessarily others, but rather yourself and your mindset. You're young, and I think it's great that you're thinking about these things. Keep your head up and try not to worry too much. Try to take care of yourself. Do you have a favorite hobby or activity? Maybe you could share that with others. People generally gravitate towards someone who's passionate about something. You'll eventually find your people. Just remember to be kind to others and they will treat you the way you treat them. I wish you luck.